Hey there, cats and kitties. I'm the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and today is day 13 of the 30-day Doctor Who challenge, where I'm answering a question a day from a list of 30 for the entire month of June. And today's question is, who is your favorite Doctor Who writer from the both classic and new series? And this one's going to be a tough one because I'm really horrible with remembering names and such. From the old series, the two names that crop up immediately for me is Terrance Dicks and Terry Nation. From the new series, of course, I mean, you have to go to the showrunners, really, Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat, because their episodes, there are, I mean, they're hit and miss, some of them, and that goes with any writer, really. But moreover than the guest writers, with the exception of one that I can think of, which I'll be getting onto in a moment, most of their episodes have been very memorable. I mean, Blink from Stephen Moffat needs no explanation, and as far as I'm concerned, Parting of the Ways, Russell T Davies, and so on and so on. I mean, there are so many elements. I mean, hell, the entire, third series with that whole building up to Saxon being the master thing, spoiler, and, I mean, that was pretty ingenious, I thought. So those are definitely some of the top tier names. I'm going to kind of default back to the episode that I chose for my favorite new series episode, The Doctor's Wife, and say, as far as guest writer goes, the one that made the biggest impression on me was Neil Gaiman. Now, here's a cat that I just resonate with in the same way that in the, early to mid 90s, Tim Burton resonated with me. In 1989, Batman, Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas. These things affected me when I was that young, and Neil Gaiman has that similar kind of presence, whereas Tim Burton has become hit and miss himself. Gaiman just seems to be a winner every round, that kind of thing. And so all of those names really are what come to mind with best writers. I'm sure there are others, and just for lack of memory of, who they are and what episodes they wrote, I'm not going to mention them, but I mean, Doctor Who in all, anyone who's lucky enough to be a writer for Doctor Who, that's aces in my book. So that's my answer, as best and vague as it probably is. And I'd love to hear from you guys who your favorite writers are from the both classic and newer series. Please post that as a comment below or as a video response. And otherwise, stay tuned for day 14. That'll be it from me, and I'll catch you later. Peace.